One more for you here on ENN tonight. The second round of the Open Championship is wrapped up in Lancashire, England. Jordan Spieth leading the way at -6. He's 2 strokes ahead of fellow American Matt Kuchar. The sad moment of the day, though, came on the 4th hole, where Sergio Garcia hit a bad chip shot from out of the rough. He then turned around in anger and took a whack at a bush, hurting himself in the process. He grabbed his shoulder right away and was in clear discomfort. He did fight through it. He finished the day actually shooting a 69, pretty good. He's +2 heading into the weekend. Garcia spoke about the incident after the round, saying, quote, "It wasn't very smart. I felt like the muscles in my shoulder went on top of one another. It was a little sore on the next tee, but I took some ibuprofen and got a little work done on the 8th tee. Unfortunately, it started to loosen up as the round went on." Mark, you golf. You ever lose it on the course?
Not really. I do love golf, but I've never hurt myself on a golf course, especially not in anger. I'm usually pretty happy when I'm on the course.
Let me go here with this. This is why I can't stomach golf. Is this the highbrow garbage stuff that goes on? First of all, it's too important to call it the British Open.
Oh, don't do that.
And
take it back.
And do not call it the Open Championship. It's forevermore going to be referred to just as the Open. Go scratch. Seriously, I mean, the pomposity, the people, you would be embarrassed. No, it's the Open. It's not the British. No. The Philistines call it the British Open Championship. No, not us. Snooty little pieces of garbage. Wouldn't watch the sport on a bet. Golf is garbage.
How do you really feel?
No, you don't think that's like really if you had a friend that said it, you'd be like, really?
Well,
first of all, come drink beers in my garage. We don't call it the garage, Mark. The animals call it a garage. You come to my garage and we'll put on the telly and we'll watch the Super Bowl. You'd be like, you know what? I don't need this friend anymore. You know what? Lose the number. That's what you'd say. So that's what I say to the. You know what?
Lose again the number.
They can set the balls on fire. That the player that loses could actually douse himself in gasoline and set himself on fire. Wouldn't watch a second of it. Go. No interest. Zero interest. Golf. Goodbye. If you want to talk about it, that's why we got Michael Kay.
Done.
That's why we got Peter Rosenberg. Mark fills in. I'm out. Please, call it the Open.
But if that is what it's called, what if people started referring to the Stanley Cup Final as the hockey championship? You probably say,
Andrew,
look, dude, it's the Stanley Cup Final.
It's the British Open.
It's the British Open.
Are there other Opens? Yes. How do you distinguish between this Open, the Hackensack Open, and the British Open? Because one's the British Open, the other one's the Hackensack Open. What they're saying is our Open is better than everybody else's Open. You know what? I don't care. Go take your Open and close it. I'm done.
So, Don,
I'm out.
As a hockey guy, you do not like golf, right? It's safe to say after that rant.
I don't know how one has to do with the other. I don't like golf.
Well, if
I didn't like hockey, I still wouldn't like golf.
Okay, but if you know anything about hockey, what's the closest thing to a golf swing in any other sport? It's a slap shot. Ask Happy Gilmore. My point is, golfers or hockey players love playing golf.
I know.
You might be better at your job if you could cozy on up to some of these guys, play some golf with them, little inside information in the off season. These guys have summers off. I'm just saying.
If I need to better myself to golf, then I'm comfortable not bettering myself. And I'm not killing
hockey
people
players
that golf.
love
Although I do believe
golf.
people that golf hate their families. I've said that. But never mind that. That's for another day. I'm just talking about my level of interest in the pomposity of this. If somebody said the NHL playoffs, the NHL playoffs are great, and every time I corrected them and said, no, it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. We refer to it as Stanley Cup. You'd be like, Don, shut up. You would. You'd be like,
I agree with you. I agree.
Shut your mouth already. It is technically the Stanley Cup playoffs. But if Michael, we're going to talk about the NHL playoffs coming. No, Michael, we're talking about the Stanley Cup playoffs. You'd be like, Don, you're a pompous ass. Shut up. And I would understand that. This is a level of pomposity that actually turns my stomach. So I will never turn on a golf tournament ever. I don't care if Tiger Woods comes back with a third leg. I am not watching golf ever. If it costs me, if management came in here and said, Don, you're out of a job if you don't watch golf, I'll find other work.
So Andrew, I shouldn't ask Don to join my golf blog and podcast?
Yeah, what do you think?
Unless it was about
driving with text.
The level of arrogance that we have to refer to the British Open, that I'm incorrect. I would actually be corrected if I said the British Open Championship. Put that on your blog.
Is this a rant? Is this a rant?
It's not a rant because it's very calm. I'm not even upset because I'm looking forward to never watching golf.
Close to a rant.
You know how some people skip home to watch golf? I'm going to skip home not to watch golf. I am excited never to watch it again. I'm excited never to talk about it again. But because I'm a professional, if something happens, we'll have a discussion. I'm all for talking about how Sergio Garcia was a yo-yo and injures himself out of frustration, like Pat Zachary breaking his toe, kicking a step when he was a Met. We'll have that conversation.
Don, let me ask you something. This is a serious question. Have you and Goose Gossage ever sat on your front porch and yelled at kids saying, get off my lawn?
This is the opposite of get off my lawn. Don't you get it? The people that say, don't call it the British Open, they're the people screaming, right?
Okay,
they're the ones that, they're calling, get off my lawn, you Philistine. It's the Open. You said championship. Reprimand that boy. Reprimand him. He said the British Open champion.
It's officially a rant.
Throw him out. Throw him out of the club.
It's officially a rant, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd skip. You threw me out of the club. You wouldn't even have to. I'll skip out of the club. I'll skip.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
And there he goes. He is literally skipping around the studio. That is ENN for tonight.
You're going to get your steps in, Don. You got your steps in now. 11,000 a day.
Little pieces of garbage.
He's out.
Garbage.
Andrew, I guess we got the rest of the show. We're good.
He has left.
Look, he's gone.
He's actually left the studio. He is now skipping through the halls.
He's going to skip down the West Side Highway back home tonight.
Golf is garbage.
Well, what do we do? Do we take it to break now? I guess that's it. Well, hey.
This is what I was actually hoping for. I was hoping that we could get Don on a rant, have him... Oh, he's back. And he's back. All right. You feel better now? You feel much better.
Much better.
Yeah.
Only because...
We're good. Nobody hurt.